going to be the Golden State Warriors against the Los Angeles Clippers. Curry against Chris Paul. Let's see how this turns out.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports.
Shaquille.
And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, for Golden State, they certainly didn't struggle before Steve Kerr became head coach, but since his arrival, he has this team executing one of the most beautiful offenses in the league.
It reminds me a little bit of the triangle. What I mean by that, there's constant motion and cuts in this defensive system. You know, it's much more than just a splash brothers shooting up threes. These guys are fun.
I skipped that. Okay. I'm going to start the game. It's going to be Bogut against... who's... Okay. I'm Golden State all day.
Conference matchup in today's game as the Clippers come into town for this one. Welcome to our 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA on a Monday afternoon. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Hart.
Don't judge me. Okay.
And the Clippers starting five. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Mbah a Moute in at the three, the small forward. Here's Griffin. Here's Jordan. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive
Curry.
rebound.
Let's see if we can make that three.
What makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
What the heck was that?
He's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
I don't know what the heck that was, guys. But, I just...
On defense, Golden State. Andre Jordan's been extremely productive over 7 years. That makes it even more unbelievable that there was some question, Clark, as to his commitment to basketball coming into the league.
Yeah, you know, on talent and athleticism alone, he would have been a top 10
Griffin.
pick for sure, but he slipped to the second round and he's made good on it.
Chris Paul just made a three.
About 1 minute into the first quarter.
Oh
Thompson misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Paul with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Redick passes to Mbah a Moute. No good. And Golden State will come the other way.
What the heck was that?
On its way from Curry for 2.
Yes.
1 up, 1 down. 2 points.
Curry with the shot.
This game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Chris Paul getting guarded by me.
Paul. Here's Griffin from 16 feet away. He cans it.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it too.
Thompson for the triple. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Let's go.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And Mbah a Moute dishes to Griffin.
Oh my goodness, Griffin is huge.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
This game gets the fakest fouls ever.
He is a force. Very hard to contain him when he gets in close, just due to his
he's wearing J's.
And activity.
For Griffin and his ability to create contact close, he's been called a bull in a china shop, something that I think Clarkie embraces.
Yeah, I think he'd rather be the bull than the china in that situation because of his strength and physicality. And I think that's the right mentality to have as a power forward.
Yeah.
Curry gets the bucket.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would.
How do you even pronounce it?
At first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Barnes. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Now, here's Mbah a Moute. Down low, Paul. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
I suck at this game,
Paul's
guys.
got 5 now.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Passes it to Reddick.
No,
And
that's not no
fouled hard that
foul.
time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Yo, what?
And
That
Reddick
is not a
just
foul.
an unbelievable three-point shooter. It's not just his volume. It's his pinpoint accuracy. By the end of last season,
He's the best shooter
Reddick was
in the whole
40%
town.
from behind the arc for his
Curry,
career.
no, stop.
And
Hey,
Reddick, you
Livingston.
knew what his NBA career would
He
be like
sucks
way
in this
back in
game.
2005. Clark, I recall him saying, I
Fights.
think I'll be a role player like 80% of the players in the league. I don't expect to be a star. I'll just shoot. I'll be a team player.
Yeah, and he's exactly
what
right.
the-
He was highly
see, that's why I
decorated
say
in
he
college,
sucks.
but every scout
He
knew
just
his
wait a second. We gotta instant replay that. Wait a second. Zoom out. Zoom out. Look at that. Get that junk out of here. Say yeet. Yeet. Look at that. Wow. Boom.
strength was
He
shooting
just
the basketball, and JJ knew it as well.
And Paul gets
Yeah,
it
the
to go
Clippers
in.
are gonna win.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Barbosa. Lead pass
Yay,
was put in
Barbosa
just the
made
right
it.
spot.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Paul kicks to Reddick. Griffin passes to Reddick. Griffin sets the screen for Reddick. And Griffin with the score. The assist from Reddick. 6 points for Blake Griffin.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Here's Iguodala, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Wait, what? What just happened? What the heck just happened?
At the elbow, Paul. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Warriors trail by 9. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
What the heck is
Clippers
this?
have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. They get it back. Here's Jordan. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good.
And
He'll
one.
go to the line. And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Draymond Green. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jeff Green is checked in for Griffin. Pierce comes in for Mbamamuta. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. Crawford's shot is good.
You know, there's
That
no
was
better
wet.
sign of how efficiently a team is
Well,
operating
look,
than their assist
if I
numbers.
try a three-pointer,
And theirs are
check what
fantastic.
happens.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Rivers. It's rebounded by Golden State. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Clark. And
Who
no
the heck
good.
is
The dry
Clark?
spell continuing for him. Here's Crawford. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Boy, he blew the easy two by
Look at this.
profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Yes.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. That's going to send Festus Ezeli to the free throw line. Jeff Green picks one up. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Wow.
Rivers dishes to Pierce. Tries from 10. Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got
We're
5.
losing, guys.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to...
And you talk to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position.
Guys, I suck.
Fortunately, I've always been vertically challenged, so I've never...
Vertically challenged, that's classic coming from Chris Paul. But, you know, seriously, Greg, he's taken that challenge and made the most of what he's got. A
What
terrific
the
play.
heck
Really,
is that?
and you know what? He's actually turned that challenge on his head when he goes right at much bigger players and uses their size against them.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway.
I suck at this game, so...
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball.
Wow.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, we've got Johnson, Crawford out there with Rivers, then there's Cole Aldrich, and it's Green in at the 4 spot. Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Barbosa in for Ian Clark. And Los Angeles making a change here as well.
Does anybody know who Ian Clark is? Because I have no clue.
Deflects the pass. And there's the feed to Aldrich. Iguodala with the steal. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. And that one's good.
Yeah.
Curry's got 6 points.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Johnson, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the feet with the dunk like that.
So for the Clippers, Jordan, he's checked in for Aldrich. Griffin comes in for Green, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Curry kicks to Barbosa. Top of the key. And that one comes up a bit short.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Paul outside, 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Curry, and now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the...
Yo! Wait a second, you gotta see that again. Yeet! Yeet. Look at that. He almost made it for his own team. But he got blocked.
Paul with the
They
ball.
got a good defense.
7 points in the game. The 3. Offensive rebound. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Nice job.
We're losing,
cleaning
guys.
some space out under the boards and
That's
setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big
Oh, that was
Kevin,
wet.
you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Oh, crap.
Redick against Barbosa. And Redick kicks to Jordan. Left side, Griffin.
I haven't played this game in like 2 weeks.
Iguodala with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Barnes. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air
They're beating us by
about
11.
Estes Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And the Clippers making a change here as well. And Baamute's checked in. Picked by Griffin. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6.
Hot.
Lots of room. Here's Jordan. He dents the rim with a
That
two-handed
guy's always
slam.
dunking.
Wow.
And Kevin,
huge.
plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean,
They're
they
beating
take
us
a
by
miss
10.
and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you?
Yeah.
That is not his foul. What is?
It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Inside. Oh,
no.
And they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Barnes. Thompson passes to Barnes. Paul with the steal. Got a piece of it. And Baamute dishes to Paul. Pierce with a wide open look.
Oh my
and a great assist by Paul as that one
We're
goes in.
getting destroyed right now.
Timeout called the Warriors. Last season for Chris Paul, another strong season. Yet quite a year for him in terms of media hype. He was as strong as ever on the court and off the court.
And that's a great point. You know, he did kind of fly under the radar. It's hard to imagine a first-team Hall of Famer in the future.
What the heck? I meant to
put. A lot of it had to do with Steph Curry kind of coming on to the scene, splashing on the scene, if you will. But he is still one of the top point guards in our league.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot about doing that.
Thompson against Rivers. And the rejection by Azili. No coverage that time. And the Clippers lead by 14.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Feeds it to Livingston. Puts it up. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Kicks it to Rivers, takes the three, and the shot is good.
Austin Rivers.
What?
And so a pretty lopsided.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We're getting, all you guys need to know is that we're going to lose.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson
yeah,
here.
guys, that's going to be the end of the video. I didn't want to make the video too long today. So, yeah, guys,